This video is to show you how I do keyword research. Over the last couple of years, it has become very difficult to do keyword research since Overture took down their keyword research tool. And I've noticed that Word Tracker has become pretty unreliable in their data and in what it's telling you and what keywords they'll find. They leave out a lot of stuff because they don't have the breadth that Google does. So one of the things that I've been doing recently is using the Google Keyword tool in conjunction with Google Trends. So if I'm looking at an industry and I search for weight loss because I want to know how big that industry is when doing research, I'll search for it and see the volumes. So the search volume, obviously this is pretty high, but it doesn't give me a number. So this is where Google Trends comes in. I'm familiar with the dog training market because I have run campaigns in the dog training market. So I have a pretty good idea of how much traffic there is. So if I want to find out how much traffic there is in weight loss, I'm going to compare the two. And you can see that weight loss is much bigger than dog training. Well, how much bigger? Well, let's look at another one that I'm familiar with. Car insurance. I've run some car insurance campaigns. I have a good idea of how much car insurance traffic there is. Oh, weight loss is comparable to car insurance. Car insurance is still bigger, but weight loss is pretty close. If we want to look and see how big they are compared to the top searches, we can search for Paris Hilton. Add Paris Hilton in there. Okay, they don't even compare to Paris Hilton. Here's the red and the yellow ones down here, and Paris Hilton's huge. And you can see, obviously, she did something bad here. New Year's resolution focuses on fitness, or that was a good one, I guess. Huge spike for Paris Hilton. And then it goes, but her average is much higher than either of those two. One of the other things that I'll use here is I'll look at the keyword tool and figure out, so fat weight loss and weight loss pills, which one is bigger? Which one is more important in this industry? It looks like they're about the same. Often what you'll find is when Google is telling you two things like this, they're very, very different. So if we add in weight loss program, we might find it's significantly different. It's not significantly different, but it is lower than weight loss pills. So weight loss pills, people want in weight loss, obviously they want a miracle. They don't want a program, they want a pill that's going to take care of them. Another thing that I've used this for is to look at stuff like car insurance versus auto insurance. Which one is bigger? Car insurance is bigger than auto insurance. Now, a word of caution here. Google gives you some data here at the bottom that shows you regions. In the UK, nobody searches for auto insurance. Everyone searches for car insurance. But in the United States, more people search for auto insurance than car insurance. In Canada, car insurance is higher, right? So when it says that car insurance is much higher than auto insurance, you need to look and see it's much higher, probably because the UK, Ireland, and Australia only search for car insurance. They don't search for auto insurance like we do in the US. Another thing you might want to look out for here is if you're looking at a new industry, if India shows up in here, oftentimes I've seen India skew results tremendously. Like if we were to add in acne. Let's look at acne and see how it compares, because I'm familiar with acne. Okay, so acne is bigger than auto, smaller than car insurance. What if we look at acne treatment? Okay, acne treatment isn't even close. But one of the things that you'll find is if you look at acne treatment over again, you're probably going to find India at some point coming up humongous. And it might be a good sign that there's some click fraud going on in that industry. And I'm not saying with acne treatment there is, but just pay attention to it where India may skew your results. You also want to look at overall areas. Where are these being searched? Just a good indicator of how much search volume it is when you compare it to something that you're familiar with. Because otherwise there's no way to get keyword search volume numbers anymore.